Welcome to today's video, where we explore the life of a man who brought humor, wisdom, and a sense of connection to millions of Americans, Will Rogers. Known as Oklahoma's favorite son, Rogers was more than just a humorist. He was a social commentator, an actor, a columnist, and a symbol of the American spirit during some of the nation's most trying times. Born in the frontier days of the late 19th century, Rogers carved out a unique place in history with his sharp wit, profound observations, and down-to-earth charm. He wasn't just a man of words but a man of action, with a life that took him from the open ranges of Indian Territory to the bright lights of Hollywood and beyond. Will Rogers was born William Penn Adair Rogers on November 4, 1879, in the Cherokee Nation, near what is now Uloga, Oklahoma. He was the youngest of 8 children born to Clement Van Rogers and Mary America Shrimshire, both of Cherokee descent. His upbringing on the family ranch instilled in him a deep love for horses and a strong connection to his Cherokee heritage. Rogers' early education was sporadic, as he was more drawn to the outdoors and practical skills than the confines of a classroom. Despite his parents' efforts to provide a formal education, Will often found himself skipping school to work on his roping and riding, a decision that would later prove pivotal in shaping his career. Master of the lasso, from ranch to stage. Will Rogers was a natural performer. His exceptional talent with a lasso became his ticket to the world beyond the ranch. He began his career as a cowboy in Texas and later traveled to Argentina to work as a gaucho. By the early 1900s, he was performing in Wild West shows and vaudeville circuits, dazzling audiences with his roping skills. But it wasn't just his lasso tricks that won people over, it was his charm and wit. Rogers began incorporating humor and commentary into his act, poking fun at politics, society, and human nature with a style that was both insightful and non-threatening. His ability to blend humor with truth quickly made him a favorite among audiences across the country. By the 1920s, Rogers' fame had extended to the silver screen. He appeared in dozens of silent films and later transitioned to talkies, where his voice and humor truly shone. Unlike many performers of his era, Rogers brought an authenticity to his roles, often playing characters who mirrored his own persona, relatable, wise, and always ready with a quip. Some of his most notable films included A Connecticut Yankee, 1931, State Fair, 1933, and Judge Priest, 1934. His on-screen presence resonated with audiences because he represented the common man, someone who could laugh at life's absurdities while offering sage advice. Social commentary, the voice of a nation. Beyond his entertainment career, Will Rogers became one of the most influential social commentators of his time. His syndicated newspaper column, which began in 1922, reached millions of readers across the United States. Rogers had a unique ability to address serious issues, like the Great Depression, politics, and foreign policy, with humor and humanity. His famous line, "I never met a man I didn't like," encapsulated his philosophy of kindness and understanding, even as he critiqued the powerful. Rogers often used his platform to advocate for social and economic reforms, earning the admiration of both everyday Americans and political leaders. Personal life, family and faith. Rogers married Betty Blake in 1908, and the couple shared a deep and enduring bond. Together, they had 4 children, Will Jr., Mary, Jim, and Fred. Despite his fame and demanding career, Rogers remained devoted to his family, often describing Betty as the grounding force in his life. His personal values were shaped by his Cherokee upbringing and his experiences on the frontier. Rogers believed in the power of community, the importance of humor, and the value of hard work, principles he carried with him throughout his life. Tragic end, the final flight. On August 15, 1935, Will Rogers' life was tragically cut short. While on a flight with his friend and aviator Wiley Post in Alaska, their plane crashed, killing both men. The news sent shockwaves across the nation, as Americans mourned the loss of a man who had become a symbol of hope and humor during difficult times. Rogers' death marked the end of an era, but his legacy lived on. His contributions to entertainment, journalism, and social commentary remain a testament to his unique ability to connect with people from all walks of life. Will Rogers was more than just a performer or a writer, he was a cultural icon who embodied the best of the American spirit. Through his humor, he bridged divides, offering a sense of unity and perspective in a rapidly changing world. His insights, often delivered with a twinkle in his eye, continue to resonate today. Monuments, museums, and even an airport have been named in his honor, reflecting the enduring impact of his life and work. But perhaps his greatest legacy lies in the hearts of those he touched with his humor, kindness, and unwavering optimism. Will Rogers' life was one of authenticity, resilience, and profound wisdom. He taught us that humor isn't just a way to entertain but a powerful tool to connect, inspire, and heal. In a world that often feels divided, Rogers' ability to bridge gaps with his humor. Will Rogers was more than just a performer or a writer, he was a cultural icon who embodied the best of the American spirit. Through his humor, he bridged divides, offering a sense of unity and perspective in a rapidly changing world. His insights, often delivered with a twinkle in his eye, continue to resonate today. Monuments, museums, and even an airport have been named in his honor, reflecting the enduring impact of his life and work. But perhaps his greatest legacy lies in the hearts of those he touched with his humor, kindness, and unwavering optimism. Will Rogers' life was one of authenticity, resilience, and profound wisdom. He taught us that humor isn't just a way to entertain but a powerful tool to connect, inspire, and heal. In a world that often feels divided, Rogers' ability to bridge gaps with his humor and humanity serves as a timeless example of what it means to truly understand and embrace others. His journey reminds us that greatness doesn't always come from following a set path. Sometimes, it's about taking risks, staying true to your values, and finding joy in the everyday moments. Rogers' life also teaches us the importance of humility and perspective, qualities that made him not just a celebrity of his time but a friend to millions. Even today, Rogers' words and wisdom resonate as a source of comfort and inspiration. His approach to life, filled with humor, honesty, and kindness, can guide us in navigating our own challenges and celebrating the simple joys of being human. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of Will Rogers' remarkable life. If you've been inspired by his story, don't forget to like this video and share your thoughts in the comments. Let us know whose life story you'd like to explore next. Remember to subscribe for more inspiring stories of individuals who have shaped our world in unforgettable ways. Until next time, keep smiling, stay curious, and remember Will Rogers' timeless advice: live in such a way that you would not be ashamed to sell your parrot to the town gossip. See you in the next video.